A U.S. immigration officer shot and killed an American woman on a Minneapolis street on Wednesday amid an immigration enforcement surge. Immigration and Customs Enforcement stated that the woman attempted to ram the agents with her car, but Mayor Jacob Frey and Governor Tim Walz have publicly disputed that account. Let's take a look at this report for more.
U.S. immigration agent shot and killed a 37-year-old woman in her car in Minneapolis on Wednesday amid an immigration enforcement surge. A widely shared video of the incident shows a Honda SUV apparently blocking unmarked law enforcement vehicles as they attempt to drive down a snow-covered street. The driver, named Vini Nicole, attempted to drive off as the officers approached and tried to open her door, with one agent firing 3 times handgun as the vehicle pulled away. U.S. authorities stated that the women allegedly sought to ram Immigration and Customs Enforcement officers with the vehicle. U.S. Secretary of Homeland Security Kristi Noem defended the ICE officer, calling the women's action a domestic act of terrorism.
ICE agents repeatedly ordered her to get out of the car and to stop obstructing law enforcement, but she refused to obey their commands. She then proceeded to weaponize her vehicle, and she attempted to run a law enforcement officer over. This appears as an attempt to kill or to cause bodily harm to agents, an act of domestic terrorism. The ICE officer, fearing for his life and the other officers around him and the safety of the public, fired defensive shots. He used his training to save his own life and that of his colleagues. He was treated at a local hospital, has been released, and is now with family.
U.S. President Donald Trump also said the Minneapolis shooting appeared to be an act of self-defense, claiming the women aggressively resisted the officers and deliberately ran over an ICE agent, prompting the officer to shoot her. Democrats who govern Minnesota are up in arms against the Trump administration. Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey dismissed the government's claim and urged ICE officers to leave the city during a second day of mass immigration raids.
They are already trying to spin this as an action of self-defense. Having seen the video of myself, I want to tell everybody directly, that is bullshit. This was an agent recklessly using power that resulted in somebody dying, getting killed.
Democratic Governor Tim Walz placed the blame for the shooting on the Trump administration.
We've been warning for weeks that the Trump administration's dangerous, sensationalized operations are a threat to our public safety, that someone was going to get hurt. Just yesterday, I said exactly that. What we're seeing is the consequences of governance designed to generate fear, headlines, and conflict. It's governing by reality TV. And today that recklessness cost someone their life. I've issued a warning order to prepare the Minnesota National Guard. We have soldiers in training and prepared to be deployed if necessary.
The shooting drew hundreds of protesters into the frigid streets near the scene, some of whom were met by heavily armed federal agents wearing gas masks who fired chemical irritants. ICE's federal agents have been at the forefront of the Trump administration's immigration deportation drive, despite the objections of local officials. Bureau Report, DD India.